Today I'm reviewing the Smart Ring from MUNBYN. It's a 4-in-1 health tracker and it's packed with a ton of features. I want to know, how does it stack up against my smartwatch? Will it replace it? Where does it excel? The packaging is really nice, and I think it just sets the stage for the experience you're about to have. Included in the box is this USB charger. The ring itself sits on this little podium, and a pretty strong magnet helps you align it properly. This really is a 4-in-1 tracker. Steps, heart rate, sleep, and wellness. We'll dive into that later. So first impressions just about the build quality. It's metal. It feels really nice. It feels kind of light, but most rings do. If I think about my wedding ring, it's comparable. It does feel very solid, and it's actually very comfortable to wear. You can follow their instructions online to get the sizing right, or you can order the sizing kit. So if you have any doubts about doing it right yourself, get the sizing kit, do it right the first time, save yourself an exchange, and it goes on your index finger. Some people may prefer a smartwatch or a smart ring. If you fall into the smart ring category, check these out. If you fall in the smartwatch category, stay with those. Where this differs, my smartwatch cannot go cold plunging with me. The battery life just plummets the second it gets cold. I took this cold plunging regularly for a week, and it tracked all of my metrics through the cold plunges the entire time without shutting down. Cold plunges may not be specific to everybody, but if you think about cold weather activities like skiing or things where a smartwatch battery life might be inhibited by those temperatures, you could consider a smart ring as the correct alternative. The other area this device is different is the software. I'm going to jump in and show you the app, which is really is immersive. It has depth and granularity that I was really surprised by. The app is easy to set up. It's easy to navigate. It just has a ton of information to explore. And that's the whole point of these. Gather information, analyze it, and learn something about your sleep patterns, your mood patterns, and your health patterns. This is the main screen of the app. It's composed of various modules that you can click into each one to deep dive your stats. At the bottom, you'll also see various tabs for different elements that we'll review now. Your sleep dashboard includes overall sleep health, breath quality, heart rate, all of the information you want in one place. The fitness tab is where you get an overview of all of your activities and your overall health score. Back at the top, you can choose to set your goals, adjust those as you see fit. This is probably a good time to talk about how you set up the rest of the app. Under your username, click Manage Profile. Be sure to input your stats accurately. It will affect how your metrics are read for somebody your age and gender. I highly recommend taking the time to read the FAQ and the product manual. Also take the time to go through all of the settings, set your reminders, set if you want to connect music. You can use the sensory button on the ring to take a photo. I would choose to turn this off until you get used to the operation of the ring, simply because you can unintentionally trigger that button, which could start playing music in your car or take a photo when you don't want to. This is where you'll link to your Apple Health if you want all these metrics from the ring added to your Apple Health app. Back on the home screen, click into your daily mood report for more details about your mood. I found this both informational and entertaining, but I was surprised at my stress level, so it's really something I found I wanted to track more of. Click in your heart rate window and you'll see the heart rate dashboard with all of your heart rate stats. You can also set up certain warnings in case your heart rate changes. Click the blood oxygen box to expand the blood oxygen dashboard where you'll find all of those related metrics. Temperature is another expandable dashboard I was surprised by, and I think it could be really helpful for a lot of people. Back at the top of the main dashboard, swipe right on your daily mood report to reveal your recovery report. Obviously, the app is really cool and in-depth. The other differentiator here at this price point also is that there's no subscription required. I think that really sets it apart from its competitors.